What's going on, everybody? I am back with another video. Today we're going back finally on my normal schedule with my way too early 2023 NFL mock draft part 2. I didn't want to do another one of these videos, but yeah, I was kind of busy today, and I want to upload something, so we'll just do a mock draft. By the way, that Cayman roast was just a joke. I know most people know that. I want to make that clear. That was a joke. Chill out. So, like I'm saying, I get most people know that, but I don't want to take the risk of somebody not knowing that and actually thinking that was legit. It was fake. Chill. But anyway, let's get into this mock draft. But there'll be no trades, and obviously I'm not going to be 100% perfect, but we'll see. And by the way, this is just going on who PFF thinks will have the West team. Or best team. So, yeah. So, the number one overall pick, Falcons, Bryce Young. Marcus Mariota is certainly not the QB of the future for them. I mean, unless he comes out and leads them to, like, an MVP year, I really do not see him being the team's franchise QB. I mean, maybe he'll stay around for another year to kind of mentor Bryce Young, but as of now, I think Bryce Young's the first overall pick. The Houston Texans, this is an interesting one. But I do think that they will go QB here, C.J. Stroud, because I just think if you do have the second overall pick, obviously it must not be working for Davis Mills too well. And plus you have an opportunity to get C.J. Stroud here. I think you should take that opportunity. Another thing here, not QB, for just wide receiver, I got them at taking Jackson Smith. I'm not going to try to pronounce the last one, his last name. The reason I think that is because they do need a wide receiver. They have like a Monte Brown, that's about it, and I think another wide receiver will really help their unit. And yeah, Seattle Seahawks. For them, they could really go either way here. I mean, this is a team that I would probably see just taking the best player available, which will be Will Anderson Jr. Because I don't think if they can get Bryce Young or like C.J. Stroud, they'll take a quarterback at all. Maybe they will somewhere in the second round, but I overall think they'll take Will Anderson Jr., fourth overall. With the Jets, I believe that they'll take safety Keely Wingo. The reason I think this is because, although their offense is probably semi-solid at least now, the defense I think still has some holes, and I think Keely Wingo at that safety position can help them fill at least one of those holes. Jacksonville, I mean, they need practically everything. They'll probably take Kayshon Boutte. No, I'm probably mispronounced that. Just add another wide receiver, man, because they have, Zay Jones and, Christian Kirk. I was about to say DJ Shark too, but he's on the Lions now. But yeah, I mean, that just help out Trevor Lawrence as much as you possibly can. Panthers. The Panthers are a team who I see taking a quarterback here. Actually, not like taking a quarterback like in the first round, but I could see him taking one in like the second, third round. But I think now they'll just go with, honestly, I think they'll take Jalen Carter. They're either taking a quarterback or they're taking Jalen Carter. There's no in between. That can go either way, but I think they just add on to a defense wins championships. That's the motto I think the Panthers are going in right now. And maybe it'll work. And I think they'll take Jalen Carter. The Chicago Bears. Okay. So what they're going to do, they're taking Peter Skoransky, offensive tackle. The reason I think this is because they're either taking a wide receiver or an offensive lineman here, or at least they better. Because even if it is a little bit of a reach at 8th overall, you should still probably at least try to take a wide receiver or offensive lineman there. For the Giants are in a position where I think they'll take, honestly, I think they'll take Tanner McKee or Will Levis. I'm going to call that here. They take Will Levis. Like I said, in my personal opinion, I don't think he is a top 10 talent, but you also got to realize that the Giants are not at least a 7-8 win team this year. Daniel Jones is on the chopping block. already. This is his last year to prove himself, and I think even though it will probably be a reach, the giant Will Levis does have bigger upside than Tanner McKee, in my opinion. That's in my opinion. And I think they'll be fine with that. Number 10th overall, I got them taking edge rusher Miles Murphy. Not edge rusher, freaking safety Antonio Johnson, my fault. I got them taking safety because the secondary does struggle quite a bit. William Jackson hasn't been everything they thought out to be. And I think Carson Wentz will be a solid QB for another year or two, which could maybe, hopefully, and, Antonio Johnson come in and help the secondary out. For the Steelers, honestly, they'll probably take Garrett Williams, cornerback, just take the best secondary player available, because for the main reason that, in my opinion, I'm burping up a storm right now, but defense wins championships once again. I think that's the motto the Steelers will be forced to go in, and I think Garrett Williams will help them a lot. Vikings. I got Vikings taking wide receiver Jordan Addison here. Not wide receiver. What am I thinking? I'm an idiot. I think they'll take a defensive player probably, but I think it'll be if I can find it, edge rusher. There we go. Miles Murphy. Because if he can fall to them 12th overall, dude, help out the defense a bit. Not exactly a defense wins championships, but trying to get back to that kind of defense that you had a few years ago. Eagles. I think the Eagles could very well be in a position to take a running back. John Robinson, by far the best running back in this class. Probably a little bit of a reach at 13th, but you got to realize, dude, it's Miles Sanders, he's not bad, but, we're seeing a lot of 1-2 running back duos now in the NFL. And Miles Sanders is really the only solid back on that team, so maybe they can help out Jalen Hurts a bit. For the Raiders, I think they will take Brian Breezy at defense end. Now, the Dolphins obviously got that pick forfeited due to some tampering. So, Patriots. This is a team that even if it's a little bit of a reach, they're taking wide receiver Jordan Addison here. I think Jordan Addison's better than Quentin Johnson. That's just me. Wide receiver has seemingly always been a need for the Patriots. Tyquan Thornton's going to be out for at least the first few games of the season. He's already not looking great, and they need a good wide receiver, so they'll probably take Jordan Addison. For the Tennessee Titans, honestly, they'll probably take Tanner McKee here, just a quarterback, just because for the main reason that Ryan Tannehill is probably on the chopping block. I think it's either at least an AFC Championship appearance or bust. Now, very well, this could not happen because they do got Malik Willis. We'll see how he goes from there, and that pick is very risky for me to do, but this is way too early mock draft. We have no idea. For the Texans, they need talent literally everywhere. They already took a quarterback. So we'll just give him an edge rusher on Andre Carter second because you already got your guy in not Bryce Young, but C.J. Stroud. So you might as well just go ahead and take the best player available. Eagles. The Eagles is a team I could see taking, Felix. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name, Felix. Just because it's once again, a take the best player available situation at number 18. And that's for them, probably perfect. Wide receiver, Quentin Johnson for the Baltimore Ravens. Rashad Bateman's the only quality wide receiver they really have right now. And Quentin Johnson could be another young up-and-coming star at the wide receiver position for them. He's at TCU. I think they'll like him quite a bit. For the Cardinals, I wouldn't be shocked if we see them take a defensive end, Jacqueline Moore here. Reason I wouldn't be shocked to see if they do that is, try to get some replacements on defense because they really need some quality defensive players because they don't have many of that, if any. Well, they have Buda Baker, but that's about it. So, yeah. Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks are a team who I can see them just going safety, or not safety, edge rusher. Nolan Smith, just because you don't really need a tight end. You just re-sign just starting tight end. So you might as well just kind of, my fault. Just, take the best play available. Chargers are actually a team I could see taking Michael Mayer, 22nd overall tight end, just because they don't really have a solid tight end as of now. Hunter Henry's obviously gone to the Patriots last offseason, so you really need a solid tight end. I think Michael Mayer could be that Hunter Henry replacement. The Dolphins. I could see the Dolphins taking center Broderick Jones here, just to try to help out that offensive line a bit, because besides for the running back core, the offensive line is probably the weakest part of that offense, and maybe they want to try to help that out a bit. For the Colts, I think they'll honestly here reach for a quarterback. Like, I could see them reaching for a quarterback. As of now, I'll play the safe game and just say they'll take tackle Paris Johnson Jr., but the Colts may be the most up-in-the-air team in the NFL this year. Cowboys, I'll say they'll take a wide receiver here. They'll take wide receiver Jermaine Burton, even if it is a little bit of a reach, because flat out they need wide receiver, at least one more wide receiver, and Jermaine Burton could be that solid wide receiver. This one, in my opinion, is pretty easy for the Bengals. Offensive tackle Zion Nelson, because I don't know, man. I feel like they could very well, because I feel like at least one of the offensive linemen will probably underperform this year. So, go ahead and take an offensive lineman and a young up-and-coming offensive lineman. For the Detroit Lions, with originally that Will Levis was on the board, but he's not on the board anymore. I'll say they'll probably take not running back, but an edge rusher here, just the best player available, which is Ika at edge rusher. Packers, they'll probably pick up Parker Washington. He's a wide receiver, although I wouldn't be shocked if they don't pick a wide receiver in the first round, like they usually don't do. Chiefs, they'll probably take safety Eli Wicks. Once again, a situation where you just take the best player. Bucks, I'm actually saying that they're going to reach for QB Anthony Richardson here. And I say that they're going to reach because he's not a first-round talent, really. But Tom Brady's probably retiring after this year, actually this time. And they need a replacement plan. So he could maybe be that replacement plan. And the last pick, 31st overall, the Bills. I wouldn't exactly call this a luxury pick. I think that they'll take Zach Evans. I feel like they'll like Zach Evans more than Devin Akane at running back. And remember that pick was forfeited, so yeah. That was my way too early 2023 NFL mock draft part 2. Let me know if you guys agree. Let me know if you don't agree. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do. Leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications. I'll see you all in the next video, guys. I love y'all. Stay safe. Stay safe. And yeah, bye, guys.